Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star, okay, and I'm here with the message from God. The message I received is hold your tongue long distance. The scripture comes from First Chronicles 27:25 through 34. Asmaveth, son of Adiel, was in charge of the royal storehouses. Jonathan, son of Uzziah, was in charge of the storehouses in the outlying districts, in the towns, the villages, and the watchtowers. Ezri, son of Kelub, was in charge of the workers who formed the land. Shimei the Ramathite was in charge of the vineyards. Zabdi the Shemite was in charge of the produce of the vineyards for the wine vats. Baal Hanan, what the Jederite, was in charge of the olive and sycamore fig trees in the western foothills. Joseph was in charge of the supplies of olive oil. Shitray the Sharonite was in charge of the herds grazing in Sharon. Shaphat, son of Adlai, was in charge of the herds in the valleys. Obil the Ishmaelite was in charge of the camels. Jediah the Maranothite was in charge of the donkeys. Jaziz the Hagrite was in charge of the flocks. All these were the officials in charge of King David's property. Jonathan, David's uncle, was a counselor, a man of insight, and a scribe. Jehiel, son of Hakmoni, took care of the king's sons. Ahithophel was the king's counselor. Hushai the Archite was the king's confidant. Ahithophel was succeeded by Jehoiada. Y'all, they names. Lord, they names. Lord, help me, Lord. Jehoiada, son of Benai, and by Abithar, Joab was the commander of the royal army. Whew. Oh, that was a hard one. Oh. Okay, y'all. Okay, I feel like with this message and this scripture, I had to take a breather after that. My tongue just Okay. I feel like with the message and the scripture, God is saying, okay, I feel like in this message, God is the king, okay? And God has different people doing different things. And I feel like this message is for someone, okay? You are seeing what someone is doing in their territory, and you may feel as though you don't like it, or you feel like it's wrong, or you feel like God didn't ask them to do it, or you feel like this, you feel like that. And God is saying hold your tongue when it has to do with somebody else's business, okay? Whatever that person is doing, God asked them to do that. Don't put yourself in it. Stay out of it. Hold your tongue, because it doesn't have anything to do with what God asked you to do. You do what God asked you to do, and let them do what God asked them to do. Okay, let them do what they do, and you do what you do. Okay, everybody got their own pipe. Everybody got their own mission. Everybody got their own division. It's like everybody has their own territory. Everybody has their own job. And that's literally the message. The message is hold your tongue when it comes to what God asked somebody else to do. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.